The obvious one, how difficult the decision was it for you to make, and when did you finally pull the trigger on it?
It was a really difficult decision. I touched on it a little bit in my letter that I wrote. Just the community and the people in Omaha, all of the relationships I had built. That was one of the main things that made it tough for me leaving. Just taking all those things into consideration, because I knew that all the love I had received from the community was genuine. So that always makes things difficult. And then you have the emotion of not only transferring but going back home. So you get hit with a whole nother whirlwind of emotions going that way. So it was a tough decision, but I do feel like it'll work out for the best for me. I'm just excited to see what the future holds.
When did it come into your mind? Because the season's over, graduation's coming up. You've been here 4 years. When did it start to enter your mind that you had possibilities to play elsewhere after this year?
You always have like that small thought when you're going through your grad year, because you know that you'll be able to transfer without sitting out. So a lot of guys like to take advantage of that opportunity. So it was always in the back of my mind, but I do feel like I did a good job of keeping it there and not letting it come to surface throughout the season, keeping myself focused on what was at hand and on the team around me. So I feel like I did a good job managing it all.
How did the Denver pros outweigh the leaving cons?
Just in my position, in my position I'm in, I'll be able to do more things on the court. You also have the family aspects, just going back home. So it wasn't like one main thing that kind of got me to make the decision. It was a lot of aspects that played into it.
How hard was it to tell Coach Mack and some of your guys?
Yeah, it was definitely difficult. Coach Mack, he was disappointed, but he also let me know that he understood, and he's been supportive throughout the whole process. But like as a competitor, you're disappointed to see one of your returning leaders leave. But as a coach and as a mentor, he's been to me since I've been here. He understood, and he's been supportive the whole way, and I'm thankful.
What are you most proud of your time here on the court at Creighton?
It's a lot. I guess you could say on the court wise, I got here in 2014. That was our first year coming from the Valley, so we weren't like a top Big East team yet. Myself, Leon, Maurice, Cole Huff, we was all the first transfers and first recruits to come into the Big East. So we were still kind of finding our way. And now, fast forward to 2018, sitting back and looking at all that Coach Mack and Bruce have built since my time here, it really shows me that you put the work into the process, and you have good people around you, like people in the community, that it'll always work out for you. And that's really inspiring for me.
And how about off the court for you?
Just my growth as a person, as a man, education-wise, just everything. I came here as an 18-year-old kid out of high school, and 4 years later I've transformed more into a man, and I'm just proud of that.
Did it feel like when watching Toby and Tyler, and I guess Marcus to an extent, graduate, because that's technically your freshman class, how does did it hit you at all a little bit that should be your senior class?
Yeah, I guess the main aspect of that was me not being able to have a senior night and thank the fans in person. That was something I really wanted to do, was be able to sit in the middle of CenturyLink and thank the 17,000 for everything that they've done for me. But they know that the love I have for them, and I obviously feel the love that they have for me. So,
basketball reasons, you touched on them a little bit, but as far as playing for your cousin, playing at Denver, being home, but also maybe having the freedom to do a little bit more.
Yeah.
How big of a reason was that for you jumping over to there?
Yeah, it's a big thing, not only because I'm moving, but also because it's my senior year. So I wouldn't say sink or swim, but I kind of want to approach it that way. Start working really hard, getting ready for my last year. But as far as on the court things, playing more of the guard, the combo guard, just everything that I'll be doing out there, kind of just be more freelance on myself, and like I said, playing the guard and posting up smaller guards, things like that. And like you said, the family aspect is just hard to beat.
You're kind of gambling on yourself a little bit here. Is there?
Definitely.
Have you thought about the pressure you might be putting yourself under as far as?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely understand that it's a gamble on myself, but at the end of the day, I'm all I got in a sense, and I have to take risks and take chances to be able to put myself in the best position that I can, and I think I'll be able to do that.
You know you're not going to be, unless Denver switches leagues between now and then, you're going
Yeah.
to be back in Omaha at least one more time, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm hopeful to see everybody, see you guys there, so it'll be a fun experience.
Are you in a position that they move the game to the CenturyLink for one more time? Right?
That's a cool idea.
17,000, so I mean,
That's a cool idea. I don't know, hopefully, but
they probably won't.
yeah, but I like the idea though.
So every player, though, has professional aspirations. And
Mm-hmm.
would this help in that regard because it would showcase maybe more of your skills?
Definitely. I definitely think it'll help as far as me being able, like you said, being able to showcase my skill set a little bit more as a guard, as a combo guard, running a team, being able to orchestrate coming off pick and rolls, finding open mans and creating scoring chances for myself as well. I wouldn't really play, like in an NBA or a professional team, I wouldn't really play the power forward or the center. I'd be more of like a wing player or a guard. So being there and being able to work on those aspects of my game alongside having family members that have done it before, mentor me through that, it's really hard to beat.
How about leaving the guys here? What kind of, I mean, it's not like the cupboard's bare here. I mean, what do you think of the future here for the Creighton Blue Jays?
I'm really excited. It's a whirlwind going on as far as transfers and guys coming in and leaving. But that happens in sports. But the foundation that I think is set here, like I touched on with Mac and the athletic director, I think that they're going to be fine either way.
How does your family feel about this decision?
They just, when going through it with them, they wanted me to be happy, whether it was going to North Dakota, South Dakota, or Colorado. It just so happened that Denver is where I'm from and it's where they're at. So they're just happy even more that I'm coming back home.
Yeah, I bet they're excited.
Yeah.
I mean, were there multiple options, or when you finally decided to come down to a final decision, was when Creighton or Denver got on the table?
Yeah.
How many voices were in your head about come home? That sort of
There wasn't really voices like that. Yeah, come home. The voices from my family and people at home was more, you need to make the best decision for yourself, and you need to, whether that's staying there or whether that's coming here or going to another school, whatever it is that will make you happy playing the game and that you'll enjoy it the most, they let me know that they was behind me either way. So you can't really ask nothing more from family besides that, and I'm appreciative.
Do you believe your Creighton days are numbered now? I mean,
Man, it still hasn't hit me.
Feels like you were just a skinny little freshman.
Exactly.
Now you're a skinny little senior. But
Man, it still hasn't hit me. Like I said, it's a lot of emotions that come and go. The excitement of going home, but the hurt that I have to leave my guys and my brothers relationships that I built with them here. But I just know it'll all work out, and they've let me know that they support me, and I've let them know that I support them. So it's really bigger than basketball at that point.
There was I think a lot of guys reached out to you on social media. That's a little different than, they could probably text you and said things privately through longer conversations, but to say it publicly and let everybody out there know that they support you, did that mean a lot to you to see a lot of guys reaching out and letting everybody know that they were all behind you no matter what you decided?
I think it just pays more tribute to the friendship and the relationships that we've built since I've been here. Not only former Creighton guys, Jahans, Doug, that I built those relationships with, but guys that I also came here with, Kyrie, guys that have grown with me since I've been here. It's just a cumulative of that stuff, and it just pays tribute to how close we really are.
Is there one specific moment in your career where you're like, wow, this is special? Like, is there anything that just kind of stands out?
I mean, every year when you see the CenturyLink, it's kind of like you don't get used to it. It's hard to take it for granted because, like I said, my freshman year we was 0-8 in conference, and there were still 17,000 people there cheering us on. So it's hard to take for granted, and I'm definitely not taking it for granted. I voiced my appreciation, and I will continue to do that because it's genuine for me. But yeah, it's nothing that I will ever forget. Put it that way.
What's your degree?
Journalism.
And what do you want? Basketball at the end of the basketball days? What do you?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I have a kind of creative side to me, so I'll be able to partake in some advertisement. I haven't really looked at the master's program that I'm going to go into at Denver, but I'm sure that whatever it may be, it'll put me in the best position for myself.
Good deal.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, guys.